same DNA. But
that's
they
right.
weren't
Snake,
finished
snake,
yet.
snake, snake, snake,
They
snake, snake,
used
and snake.
me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What? He gets around, man.
The Genome Soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But unlike us, they carry it digitally. With the completion of the Human Genome Project in the last century, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to
like
Father's
PlayStation footage.
DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted using gene therapy into the members of the Next Generation Special Forces. That's how they became the Genome Soldiers. That's right. The Genome Soldiers that you've been killing right and left are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The Genome Soldiers?
They are misshapen creatures, artificially produced from Father's genetic pattern. They are our blood brothers, and they were born of many an ultimate sacrifice.
Sacrifices?
Why does he keep repeating the last thing?
Human experiments.
Human experiments?
1991. The Gulf
The
War.
Gulf War?
The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier
genes.
The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of
it. Huh? I mean,
everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to pesticides and radiation from depleted uranium rounds.
I gotta look that up. Oh crap! I don't got my
that
devices.
Was just a cover story.
Because I'm an idiot, I
issued
lost
by
my,
the Pentagon.
my tablet
First, they
privileges.
tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons.
Yeah, like
the
my wife
poison
got me
gas
with a thin
detection
leash.
units and the anti-sarin
Sorry, I
injections.
can't even look it up.
They were all just to cover up the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies
Gulf
that have
War
been reported by
babies?
Gulf War veterans are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters? Okay, this is a long-running
So the Genome
spiel. Let me
Soldiers
stop.
mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We're on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory?
No, but please tell me in your long-winded
Nature
conversations.
tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The Genome Soldiers suffer from the same problem, signs of symmetry. So do I, as do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level.
Wow, you know
We
what?
don't know when or what type of disease will occur.
That's interesting.
That's why we
because
need the old man's genetic
when he gets,
information.
you know, a couple of years later,
You
his
want
genes
Big
start to
Boss's
like
DNA
degrade.
so you can save your family?
So that's pretty cool
It's
that they
very
actually
touching.
mention it, but we don't see that
In
until Metal Gear
nature,
Solid 4.
Family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? Because it increases the chances that shared genes will be transmitted to future generations.
Same reason
Altruism
why-
among blood relatives
yeah.
is a response to natural selection. That we will help our blood
Same way,
relatives is
I guess lions
inscribed
kill
in our very
other
genes.
lions, cubs, and stuff.
You're
That's pretty
telling
cool.
me
They actually
that
mention
your
it
genes
back in
are ordering you to
1998,
save the Genome
but they don't
Soldiers?
show it until 2008.
You can't fight your genes.
It's pretty cool,
It's
10 years later.
fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond in order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you. Look behind you.
Naomi, not Naomi. I keep getting the names all confused. Meryl, Naomi, and Melee.
Is she alive?
Oh.
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
Pretty much.
I have a name.
No. We have no past, no future. If we did, our fate is nothing but what is determined in the genes we inherited from our father.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox dying.
Nope.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me!
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence, along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may be only a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Meryl was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
That sucks.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You'd better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. Huh?
I guess I could kind of tell what was going to happen because I said, huh? What were you doing?
Melee, what happened to the
I
Colonel?
didn't save it all.
I don't believe it.
I haven't saved
What
for about an hour.
happened?
Snake the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty. This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Hausman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he is a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
The President ordered this?
The President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Damn it! You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone.
Haven't ran
Donald,
into one
the DARPA
scientist.
chief is already dead.
So you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay.
I'm just gonna have to
You two are
die.
an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. You're just the lingering ghosts of a system that is no more. Well, do try to get along in the time you have left before the bomb.
You go play some pinochle.
Oh, there's no way out for us.
Let's just fight, pretty much.
Let's finish this before the airstrike. You stole everything from me.
This is their first fight. I love the
I
last
shall
fight on
nullify
Metal Gear
you
Solid 4.
and your genes.
I love
and
that
I will
fight.
take
It
them
was-
all back.
I mean, I kept watching it even after I did it.
She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this? This will be the time limit for our final battle. When death comes for this girl, this nuclear module shall vanish from this world as well. If you win, you might still be able to save her.
Just before you get blown up.
You could enjoy one brief moment of love before
It only
the
takes a minute. That sucks.
And if you cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it'll kill even you.
So this is gonna make the third time I'm fighting Liquid. He's still alive after 3 times.
How about you, Snake?
Have at you, Liquid. Oh, Liquid would sound good. I'm kind of thirsty. All right, let's go. Don't run away. You're gonna get lumped up. Come here, man. You gotta stop doing that weird stuff. What you got, man? I don't know, the punches do feel better.
Is that all you
Crap.
got?
No rations, do they? Crap. Oh, shoot, that scared me. What? Why did I pressed the X button instead of the Y button. Now, gotta use that old brain of mine, man. Press the Y, okay. Yeah, the punches, like, they connect better. Get up, man. Crap. Alright, get up. It's all good. You're gonna try to charge me, ain't you? Oh. Crap. Alright, I pressed the Y button. Yes, Y button. Alright. Oh, crap. Y button again.
What's wrong, Snake?
God, he dodged.
Nice going, Snake.
Oh, what is that? Oh, I got his dog tag. Step on him. On it. No, dude. Get out of here, man. Get up so I can finish you. I know he's gonna try to hit me with that. Nope. It's going down like a sack of potatoes, man. Nope. Get up, dude. A few more hits. And you're done. Stay down. What? And you're done. That is how you do it. That is how you go boom on the dynamite, and that's how you put the lotion on the baby. Just like that. It puts the lotion on the baby. I'm gonna finish him off, man. Give him that old rope-a-dope. Oh, man. Ah. Not as brutal, but, you know, fighting like two rednecks, man. Ah, in the junk. And he falls to his death. Yet again. He dies yet again.
Snake!
What's up with that? Why do you hold the pose? I'm doing the Il Ryu move right now. Okay, now have that brief last moment with Meryl. Slight intercourse. Well, actually, yeah, she said she had hypnosis to destroy her feeling for men, so I don't know.
Meryl.
Freaking do a thumb wrestle. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare thumb roll. I don't know. Rock, paper, scissors.
Snake? Is that you? Snake, you're alive. Thank God.
Meryl.
Meryl.
Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay?
Is that a Metal Gear in
Is
my
that all you can
pocket?
say?
Or am I happy to see you? How stupid. How dumb.
You must have been terrible.
It wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that.
Yeah.
I was fighting too.
What was worse than torture?
Just like you.
What, like finger painting
You're a
with
strong
your
woman.
own feces?
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive. Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Meryl.
I can just imagine what they did to her, because this is a Japanese-made game. Japanese people are kind of on the freaky side, man. Tentacles popping out of everything. Tentacles in the walls. Tentacles in your eyes and your nose and in your mouth. It's kind of nasty, Japan. Stop with all them tentacles.
That's my Kodak.
Why is she like moving close like she can listen?
Snake, it's me. It looks like you stopped Rex.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No, it's a small entrance to the west of that door.
Gotcha.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
I'm kind of glad at the end of this they became super
Unlocking
close.
the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
They make a good
Otacon.
team.
Don't worry.
I forgot what their
I'm
team is
staying
called.
here. It's my own decision.
Otacon,
I'm glad they met up.
This is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know? Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks. Oh, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Let's get the hell
Yeah,
out of
exactly.
here.
What about him? Where is Otacon?
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah, and I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too.
Let's get up out of here, man.
Snake.
Thought
Meryl.
John. Martha.
It started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Thank you. Now, can we just play the game, please? I got other games I want to play. Trust me.
Too bad.
You know, I can't play them if I'm playing this.
Let's get out of
Let's
here.
get this out the way.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
At least she's the only one who makes sense. This is my gear.
Here's my sneaking suit.
Yeah. Your
Hurry up.
sneaking shirt. You're wearing the pants.
Hurry!
Now, how did she get that sucker on super fast? I don't know.
Looking good, Snake.
All right.
Hurry!
Yeah. Any weapons? Nope, just the dog tags. So we got 10 minutes. 10 minutes of playtime.
Let me drive.
Your mouth didn't even move.
Damn, must have Bandit's camera.
It's alright, ain't nobody gonna come for us, right? Because that wouldn't make any sense at all.
No key.
Why are they here? Why are they here? I mean,
Alright, keys.
we're all gonna die. Why are you trying to fight me, people?
Snake, it started. Get in.
I don't understand these people.
Fire that machine gun with the weapon button. Shoot it,
Yeah. Oh, a little hard to use. The shield won't break. There it goes. Yeah, blown up. Blow up, darn it. There we go. Only got 2 rations, so I gotta make this sucker work. Man, I really wish I would have saved. But I want to do something else. You know, it's kind of late. It's 11 o'clock in the PMs.
It's a checkpoint.
Yeah, I got it.
Here they come!
I'll never make it.
Shut up and let me shoot. Damn this. Seriously, bro, I'm be like, yo,
It's a
I
checkpoint.
mean, when are you getting paid?
Here they come!
I'll never make it. Snake, go attack.
Everybody's dead, right?